The number of millionaire households across the UK has risen by 29% to 3.6 million in 2 years, official figures show. In total, British households held a net wealth of around £1.7 trillion at the end of 2016, up from £1.1 trillion in the previous 2 years, the Office for National Statistics said. Wealth encompasses pension savings, investments, belongings, and property values less any outstanding mortgage. With the number of millionaires on the up, the wealth of the top 10% of households was 5 times that of the bottom half combined by the end of 2016, giving rise to debates over wealth inequality in the UK. The richest 10% of households held 44% of the country's total net wealth, while the poorest half held only 9%. Explaining why households appear to be getting wealthier, The UN said people are tying up more money in pensions and property. Median net property wealth in London was £351,000 by June 2016, which is a third higher than 2 years earlier. There were signs of Londoners choosing to put money into a deposit for a home rather than into savings or shares. The amount of financial wealth in London fell its sharpest compared with other areas of the country. Average household wealth overall was highest in the southeast of England at £381,000 by June 2016, followed by the southwest of England, £336,000. The lowest was in the northeast of England, with median average household wealth at £163,000. Over the past few years, UK households seem to be doing a little better in general, but there are still questions about long-term financial well-being, and there is more to be done to galvanize our prospects for future prosperity. Banking your future prosperity on a rising property market is a risky business and is no substitute for a well-diversified saving and investment plan. And house price rises are more or less a zero-sum game, whereby homeowners benefit at the expense of those hoping to get on the ladder. Digging a little deeper into the figures also revealed that, while average household wealth has increased, so have debts. In the period July 2014 to June 2016, the aggregate level of household debt was £1.23 trillion, which is 7% higher than the figure in the period from July 2012 to June 2014. Greer and Griffin said, "This suggests a form of lifestyle creep, in which an improving economy has lifted the financial outlook for households, but at the same time we have allowed ourselves to take on an equal amount of leverage." That suggests behaviors and attitudes haven't really changed as a result of the financial crisis, and instead of setting more money aside in the good years, we are relaxing into a familiar pattern of debt accumulation.